We begin our tour at the intersection of US Highway 62 and State Highway 14 in Yellville, Arkansas. Turn south onto Highway 14 South and travel about 2.5 miles to the small town of Ralph. Look for County Road 5040 on your right. Gray Spring will be on your left as you cross a concrete low-water crossing. It is only a short distance off the highway. You should be able to clearly see the water shooting from the spring and running into the creek you just crossed. This outlet is used by many in the area as a source of water. You will occasionally see trucks with large water containers filling them from the spring. We have more photos and information on our website. I'll put a link to that story in the description. Be sure and bring your water bottle and fill it with the clear cold water from the spring. You can even take your shoes off and wade in the creek to cool off from the summer heat. There is a well-worn trail behind the spring. This trail leads to the spot where the spring comes out of the rocks. It then flows into the piping and ends at the outlet you saw that is gushing cold, clear artesian water. We followed the trail back to this concrete structure with old equipment. Beside it is a concrete slab with ports in it where you can look inside and see the cold, clear water of Gray Spring flowing from the hillside. The next stop on our tour is the ghost town of Rush, Arkansas. To reach Rush you will turn right onto Highway 14 South and travel about 7.3 miles. You are looking for County Road 6035 on your left. It will be across the road from the Buffalo River Float service on the right. It's about 2 miles from the highway to the ghost town of Rush. You can park along the road and look at buildings that were built when there was a zinc mining operation in the hills above. This is a historical site and it is unlawful to enter the buildings, but you can view them from the roadside. Continue along the road over a concrete low-water crossing and a short distance up the road is a parking area and trail access. If you begin the trail to the left you will come upon the smelter for the mining operation. Continue up the trail and you'll come upon the old blacksmith shop. This is where the trail splits. If you veer right you will return to the parking area. If you veer left up the hill you will come upon some of the old mine shafts that were dug back during the mining days. There is also an amazing collection of wildflowers that grow along the trail. From phloxes, to spiderworts, to coneflowers, there are wildflowers blooming everywhere. If you continue along the trail from where we turned around you will come to an overlook of the Buffalo River. We didn't do that because we had other places to see. Head further along the county road and you will come to another fork in the road. Take the right fork over another low water crossing. You will end up at Rush Campground. This is a primitive campground along the Buffalo River. You can park and walk down to the river. We didn't do that when we were there this time because the river was swollen from recent heavy rains. The next stop on our tour takes us into the Ozark National Forest. We return to Highway 14 and turn left down Highway 14 South. After about 12 miles Highway 14 will turn to the left. Travel around 22 miles from this point and County Road 93 will be on the right. There is a sign for the Gunner Pool Recreation Area. The recreation area is about 2 3/4 miles down a well-maintained gravel road. There is a camping area here. There is an iron bridge over North Sylamore Creek and a cascade waterfall below a clear pool that runs into North Sylamore Creek. You can get out and walk around and explore. You can also let the kids cool off in Sylamore Creek. This creek joins the White River a few miles to the east. Once you finish exploring here we will move on to the last stop on the tour. The final stop on our tour brings us to Blanchard Spring. Return to Highway 14 and turn left. Travel about 2 miles and the turn off to Blanchard Spring will be on the left. When we visited in May 2021 the caverns were still closed, but you can visit Blanchard Spring and Mirror Lake. Blanchard Spring flows out of a cave in the hillside. It flows down a creek until it empties into Mirror Lake. The lake is formed by a dam that was erected in the creek. There are raised walking paths beside the creek and out to the dam. Once you have finished exploring this area you can return to Highway 14 and turn left once more. After a few miles you will reach Highway 5. From there you can turn right to travel toward Mountain View, or turn left and return through Calico Rock to Mountain Home. If you like this video, be sure and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.